Hey, I'm Niharika and welcome to my very first travel vlog. This Labor Day weekend, my husband Yash and I set out from Los Angeles to Lake Tahoe, chasing sunsets, hidden hikes, vegan eats, and a plot twist we never expected. Come along as we turn a simple weekend getaway into an unforgettable story. We hit the road from Los Angeles on Friday, but halfway up, we stumbled upon a jaw dropping surprise, and that was Mono Lake, a million-year-old lake at the edge of the eastern Sierra Nevada.
Guys, look where are we today? We are at this beautiful Mono Lake.
Nestled on the eastern edge of the Sierra Nevada mountains, Mono Lake is nearly a million-year-old, one of North America's oldest lakes. Its otherworldly limestone towers, called the Tufas, rise dramatically from the surface. Combine that with the sun dipping behind the eastern Sierra peaks, and you've got one of the most magnificent sunsets of your life. If you're ever on Highway 395, don't skip this stop. After the sun show, we drove north to Reno, Nevada, where we would be staying. Lake Tahoe itself straddles two states, Nevada and California. The northern Tahoe, mostly in Nevada, and the southern Tahoe in California. And that's what makes it such a unique destination. You literally cross a state line just exploring its shores. Because it was the Labor Day weekend, we knew South Lake Tahoe would be crowded, so we flipped the plan and headed north instead. The best decision ever.
Guys, we are heading to the Monkey Trail today in Lake Tahoe. Very excited and we'll be heading out soon. Are you ready?
Our first stop was the Monkey Rock Trail in Lake Tahoe, Nevada State Park.
Where are we?
Lake Tahoe.
This moderate hike winds through pine forests and opens up to breathtaking lake views. There are actually two routes up, an easier and a tougher one. Guess which one we picked?
Now we are at the juncture. So there are two roads. One is this and the other one is this. And we took this one, which is said to be the harder one. Guys, we are climbing and it's pretty much at an elevation and I'm loving it. This is the Monkey Trail and the view is gonna be amazing. We are waiting for the views and just like wow. And this is the elevation. Up and up and up. Yash! Hi!
We took breaks, caught our breath, and finally made it to the top. And wow, nothing beats seeing that huge granite boulder shaped like a monkey with Lake Tahoe's turquoise water glistening below. Perfect spot for photos, picnics, and drone shots if you have one.
We have completed the trail and heading back and now feeling much better.
Post hike, we were a little tired, so we grabbed snacks and dipped into the cool waters at the King's Beach. This little town is adorable, colorful storefronts, beachside cafes, and laid back vibe everywhere. Great place to stock up or just stroll the lanes. Now for the sunset saga, we first tried the Sand Harbor Beach earlier in the day, famous for its giant boulders and insanely clear water, but on a holiday weekend it was packed and entry was closed. Heartbreak. So we went to King's Beach instead for swimming, but at sunset, we decided to try our luck again at Sand Harbor. And guess what? We got in. We got in for just $10, and it turned into one of the most magical golden hours we have ever experienced.
How was the sunset? Amazing.
We found a bench facing the lake, unwrapped our snacks, and just sat there watching the sky turn molten gold over the Tahoe's blue. Absolute bucket list moment. After a long day, we were back in Reno, very hungry and tired, so we went full comfort mode with the vegan ramen at Haru. I highly recommend if you're plant-based. The creamy broth, loaded veggies, and then we had an ice cream cone for the perfect sweet ending. So day one, success! Yay!
Hey guys, it's day 2 in Tahoe today and we are heading to a falls. I will reveal the name later. Stay tuned.
The next morning, we headed to the southern Lake Tahoe. Our first stop was a short but stunning trail to Eagle Falls. The hike itself is moderate with rocky steps and cascading views, and along the way, you can stop at the Vista Point for panoramic shots of Emerald Bay.
Guys, we are heading to the Eagle Falls. That's the name of the falls. And we're on our way hiking and so excited. Let's see how is the view soon. This is the Vista Point of the Emerald State Park. We have taken like a point break here and we'll be heading to the falls soon.
Once you're at the falls, you're rewarded with water tumbling down granite cliffs into the lush valley below. If you're short on time, I think Eagle Falls is a perfect quick hike with big payoff. But just a small tip, wear good shoes, it's a bit steep and slippery.
Guys, now we have come to a point called Inspiration Point. This is so beautiful. I'm going to show you the complete look of the place soon.
Post hike, we went to the Inspiration Point, which overlooks Emerald Bay. This spot has inspired countless painters and photographers since the 1920s. You can see the only island on the Lake Tahoe, that's the Fennet Island, right from there. Another must stop for photos. Then we were starving, so we set our sights on Mexican food for the day. First, we tried the famous Verde Mexican rotisserie. 5-star reviews, everyone raves about it, but it was closed due to a power outage. Total bummer. Oh. So we went to Maria's Mexican restaurant instead. It looked great. We waited 20 minutes for a table and then. And then an elderly lady walked in asking whose grey car was parked outside. No one replied, just no one except us. Yeah. And we were curious, like, what happened exactly? Let's go check. Then Yash went out and had a look. To our surprise, she had misjudged the parking boundary. A small slip, a hesitation, and then a sickening crunch. Our car's front bumper absorbed the full brunt of her mistake. Metal twisted, paint scrapped, and for a moment, all I could hear was my own heartbeat. We were stranded, miles away from home, with no local contacts, and to make matters worse, it was a holiday weekend. Every body shop, mechanic, and roadside assistance service was closed. Phones rang endlessly into voicemail, frustration and panic started to set in. 3 hours passed in a haze of stress, calls, and muttered curses. Tension mounted. What if the bumper collapsed while driving? What if this ruined the rest of our trip? Each passing minute made the situation feel heavier, more hopeless. Finally, we realized we had no choice. We became our own emergency repair crew. Armed with a rope, a metal frame, and sheer determination, we rigged the bumper as best as we could. It wasn't perfect. It wobbled and creaked under pressure, but it held. By the time we finished, the sun was dipping low. Our sunset cruise, the one we had been looking forward to all day, was out of reach. Instead, we grabbed takeout from Maria's, the warm comfort of food and familiar flavors, a small consolation. Back at the hotel, exhausted and tense, we sank into the couch, our nerves finally starting to relax. The day hadn't gone as planned, but somehow, amid the stress and chaos, we had made it to work. A reminder that even when life throws a wrench in your plans, resilience and a little creativity can carry you through. Next morning, we left early, praying that we reach LA safely. We stopped for lunch at a cute spot called Creary in Bishop. Speak about vegan burrito, it's a chef's kiss. And speak about the mango slush, it's the tangy perfection. Tacos, meh, okayish. But our spirits lifted and we rolled into LA by 9 p.m. safe at last. Us and our battle-scarred car. What a weekend. And that's how our Lake Tahoe getaway wrapped up. Stunning views, hidden hikes, and an unexpected twist we'll never forget. If you enjoyed traveling with us, subscribe and share your favorite road trip story in the comments. This is just the beginning. Until next time, keep chasing sunsets. Like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments what's the craziest thing that's ever happened to you on a road trip? Because trust me, Tahoe just set the bar high for us.